Gentlemen, let me ask you something honest. When was the last time you thought about how you masturbate? Not whether you do it, not how often, but how. Because here's the truth. Masturbation isn't just a private release, it's training. Every single time you do it, you're teaching your body and your brain how to respond sexually. And if you're making the wrong moves, you might be setting yourself up for weaker erections, premature finishing, or disappointment when you're with a partner. Now, I'm not here to scare you. Masturbation is one of the healthiest, most natural things a man can do. But today, I'm going to show you 3 common mistakes that secretly sabotage your erection strength, stamina, and confidence, and what to do instead. Stick with me, because the fixes aren't complicated. They're practical, doable, and they can make a world of difference. Before we dive in, do me a quick favor. Hit that like button so this message reaches more men who need it, and drop a comment telling me where you're watching from. I love seeing how far this community reaches. And of course, subscribe so you never miss out on real, no-nonsense men's health advice. All right, let's get to it. Here's the myth. Masturbation is just a quick release, a way to blow off steam, and nothing more. But the truth? It's actually practice. Think of it like going to the gym. If you always train with sloppy form, rushing through every rep, you're going to reinforce weakness and injury. But if you train with control, with purpose, with awareness, you build real strength and endurance. Masturbation works the exact same way. Your brain is wired through something called neuroplasticity. It literally rewires itself to match whatever patterns you repeat. If your pattern is fast, rough, distracted, that's what your brain and body learn as the default. And guess what? That training shows up when you're in bed with a partner. So the goal isn't to stop. The goal is to do it smarter. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Dr. Jocelyn Carter, a urologist with 5 years of experience helping men restore their confidence, sexual health, and vitality. I've treated men from their 20s all the way into their 80s, and I can tell you, this topic comes up far more often than you'd expect. Men who are worried about finishing too fast, men who can't get hard when they want to, men who feel disconnected from their partners. And sometimes the root of the problem isn't hormones or age or even a medical condition, it's habits that can be changed. So let's count down the 3 most damaging masturbation mistakes, and then I'll walk you through exactly how to fix them. Mistake number 1, the rush job. This is by far the most common one. Treating masturbation like a sprint, quick, hidden, rushed. Maybe you got used to sneaking it in as a teenager before someone knocked on the door. Maybe now it's just become habit, a minute or 2 before bed, before work, or between meetings. But here's what's happening biologically. Every time you train your body to climax in under 2 minutes, you're reinforcing premature ejaculation. Your nervous system gets wired to expect speed. So when you're with a partner, even if you want to last longer, your body goes back to what it knows, finishing fast. Emotionally, this creates anxiety. You worry, what if I don't last? What if I let her down? And that anxiety only makes the problem worse. Anxiety activates adrenaline, which actually fights against erection quality. Over time, this vicious cycle can even lead to erectile dysfunction. So what's the fix? Slow down. Set aside real, uninterrupted time, not just a minute before bed. Focus on exploration, not just release. Try the edging technique. Get close to the point of climax, then back off. Let your arousal calm down, then build it again. Every time you do this, you're teaching your body stamina, control, and confidence. Think of it as sexual weight training. You're building the ability to last. Mistake number 2, porn is your default. Let's be real, porn is everywhere. It's accessible, exciting, and it provides instant arousal. But here's the catch. It's junk food for your brain. When you rely on porn every time, your brain gets used to extreme novelty, new faces, new scenarios, constant stimulation. Over time, it desensitizes you. Suddenly, the real thing, touch, connection, intimacy, just doesn't hit as hard. That's how something called porn-induced erectile dysfunction, PIED, develops. You still love your partner, you still find them attractive, but your brain has been conditioned to need a screen. It's like craving fast food when someone has cooked you a beautiful meal. You can't taste it the same way anymore. The fix? A digital detox. I know, it's tough. At first, your brain will crave that instant hit, but the more you practice using your imagination, fantasies, memories, even erotic audio or reading, the more you rewire your brain to respond to real connection. Biologically, this restores dopamine sensitivity. Emotionally, it helps you actually feel desire for your partner again. Practically, it means you stop needing a screen and start enjoying the real thing. Mistake number 3, the same grip, same script. This one flies under the radar, but it's huge. Most men develop what's known as the death grip, a tight, repetitive hold with the same hand, same angle, same speed every single time. The problem is this creates a very narrow arousal pathway. Your body gets used to only one type of stimulation, your grip, your pressure, your angle. So when you're with a partner and the sensation is different, softer, slower, wetter, your brain says, this isn't it, and arousal drops. Biologically, this limits sensitivity. Emotionally, it's frustrating. You wonder, why can't I stay hard? Practically, it makes partnered sex less enjoyable for both of you. The fix? Variety. Switch hands. Change positions. Sit, stand, lie on your back. Use lube to reduce friction and loosen your grip. Think of it like cross-training, teaching your body to respond to different sensations. This makes you far more adaptable, responsive, and sensitive when you're with a partner. And here's a bonus tip: practice with condoms. Many men say condoms kill sensation, but that's only because they haven't trained with them. Try different brands, sizes, textures during solo time. Make it part of your rhythm so that in real life, it feels natural instead of disruptive. So here's your simple blueprint. Slow down. Stop sprinting, start training for stamina, detox your brain, step back from porn, reawaken your imagination, mix it up, change your grip, position, and practice with condoms. These 3 changes retrain both body and brain. They restore sensitivity, build endurance, and most importantly, they give you back control. Now listen, if you've been making these mistakes, don't beat yourself up. Almost every man I've seen in my clinic has done them at some point. This isn't about shame. This is about awareness. You're not broken. You're not too old. You just need to give your body a new script to follow. And when you do, things start to change. Erections get stronger, anxiety drops, sex becomes more fun, more connected, more satisfying. So here's my challenge for you. Pick just one of these changes and try it this week. Don't try to fix everything at once, just one. Slow down, or cut out the porn, or change your grip. Because small, consistent changes, that's what rewires your body. That's what restores your confidence. Gentlemen, your sexual health is not about perfection. It's about progress. It's about staying connected to your partner, feeling proud of your body, and knowing you're still capable of deep pleasure and intimacy at any age. So if this video helped you, please hit the like button. It really helps more men find this channel. Subscribe, because I've got more honest, science-backed advice coming your way every week. And drop a comment below. Tell me which of these 3 mistakes you recognize most in yourself. No judgment, no shame. We're all here to learn together. Remember, age is not the end of vitality. With the right habits, you can feel stronger, more confident, and more connected than ever. I'm Dr. Jocelyn Carter, and I'll see you in the next one.